Hi guys. Okay, so sorry for the startlingly brightness that is this video. I'm using my LED light today, or at least tonight, because I mean it's dark out right now. But also I'm wearing a white shirt, so that kind of reflects. Anyway, I have been noticing online about the whole YouTube censorship thing. I haven't really delved much into a lot of research and all into it, only because I found out about it like a couple days ago, and I had written stuff, I had researched it a little bit, but I was just exhausted that night, so I ended up going to bed early. And then last night I went to bed early again, but yeah, I mean, it's just been, part of me kind of doesn't really understand it all that much because I didn't really read too much into it, but from what I understand, they're working on it, and sorry about the decimals. They're working on it. I mean, I get that people, that things are age restricted and all, and I personally haven't really been affected much, only because I have not monetized my stuff yet. Part of me wants to, but as of right now, that's not a big thing at the moment, because I just moved last week, and I'm still trying to get all situated here. So, but anyway, yeah, that will probably be a whole another video once I get more research on that. Anyway, what was kind of bugging me a little bit was, well, a few things have been bugging me. One of which is, and I know this person might pick up on this if I mention his name, but the whole Onision thing is, I mean, I've watched a couple of his videos, maybe one or two. I mean, I can't remember what they were about offhand just because I watched them a while back, but I've watched videos from other YouTubers about the whole Onision Eugenia Cooney thing. And honestly, I kind of agree with what everybody else is saying, in the sense of Onision kind of needs to stop. I mean, okay, I get that some people are weird about their self-image or whatever, but honestly, from the videos from Eugenia's videos, she's a sweet girl, and I mean, okay, yes, she may have issues. We all have issues that we're dealing with, and to have somebody like Greg or Onision, to those people who don't know who Greg is, people like Greg need to realize that maybe others don't want all their shit aired in public unless that person specifically says, yes, it's okay. They shouldn't, people shouldn't air their other people's shit. And I mean, okay, we all have issues. I am one to admit that I have dealt with depression. It's not fun. People think that depression is all oh, I'm sad. But no, it's not. It's feeling worthless, feeling like crap, not wanting to do anything, everything that you used to love when, like, from before, now you don't want to do it when you have depression. And it's just, it's not fun. So, anyway, people like Onision need to stop and just not do it, because that is a form of bullying. And bullying is not okay. Now, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that you can't show concern for people, because, showing concern for people is fine. But to be saying, oh, you really, really need to do this, da, 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 but, you have to do it or else, stuff like that, to keep doing it constantly is just not good. Now, if you say, hey, I'm concerned, I hope I hope you can take, or I hope you're doing well and are taking steps to prevent whatever issue you may be dealing with, that is, that's, I guess, the better way to do it. But to do it any other way, I mean, if you're trying to, like, actively tell somebody, hey, you have to eat, or you have to deal with, maybe not necessarily eat, but you have to, we're trying to help you, but then you turn right around and say, go kill yourself or something. No, that is wrong. And I feel like what Greg is doing is not the right thing. I mean, he may have, and I mean, I'm not trying to defend him or anything, because what he does is his own business. However, while his intentions, I guess, may be good or something, I don't know, but while he may be trying to help her, as he says, it's not, I guess. I haven't really watched many videos on it, but, and honestly, I don't get I don't get the whole, what's so interesting about his videos. I mean, I've watched a couple of videos of stuff that involved him, and the few times that I have, the first thought that went through my mind was, what the fuck? It was just like, what am I watching? Why this is just weird, and just why? I mean, I think I watched a video on LaineyBot's channel, and I'm not saying it was a bad video, but it's just one that I did not necessarily find too interesting. First off, the sound effects. I mean, she could, whoever makes videos can do whatever they want with said videos. They can put in a ton of sound effects, animations, whatever. It's their video. But sometimes it's too much. Because it just felt like every few seconds, or at least every minute maybe, there was an annoying, to me at least, there was an annoying sound effect. But, I mean, it's their video. I'm not saying take it down or anything, but I'm just, thinking, why? I guess. But anyway, back to the whole Onision Eugenia thing. And the whole cyberbullying, or just bullying in general. Now, I have a point to this thing. Anyway, bullying is not right, and I feel like Greg is just being a bully and not respecting people's wishes. And, like, from what I understand, Eugenia has told him to stop, like, multiple times. And he is not. And that could be considered bullying. It probably is. And because I know for a fact with me, and I don't really remember many of the details or how I felt when I was bullied. I guess you could kind of say bullied. I was being bullied. But when I was in elementary school, and my mom has told me this story a few times. When I was in elementary school, I used to eat a lot of Fig Newtons, which I loved those little, like, cracker cookie things. And, like, I would probably have, like, at least a couple times a week. And the kids in the boys especially in my elementary school, they always called me Figgy Naughton, because my last name is Naughton, so they used to call me Figgy Naughton because I used to eat Fig Newtons all the time. After a while, I stopped eating them. I guess that was part of the reason why it kind of took a toll on me or something. And at the time, I didn't think that it was bullying, because when you're little, it's all, oh, the boys are only doing it, or whoever's doing them, picking on. They're like, oh, that person's only doing it because they like you. But in retrospect, it still could be considered bullying. So, and it doesn't even matter what age you are. Bullying is still bullying. So, I mean, yeah, Craig just needs to stop. Because what if it was him on the other end of it? Greg, this question is aimed to you. How would you feel if people, like, took some aspect of your life and just pestered you about it and told you needed to get help for whatever problem you're going through or something? How would you feel if they just kept pestering you and would not let up, even if you told them to stop? Because what you're doing, while you may intentionally think you're helping, chances are you're probably not. And trust me, it's not a good thing. This is coming from somebody who kinda sorta knows a little bit what bullying is kinda like. I mean, yes, it was elementary school. I was young, I didn't know at the time. But bullying is still bullying, no matter what. It's like telling somebody who has depression or is potentially suicidal to go kill themselves. It does not help. You don't know what that person is going through. You don't know what's going on in that person's life. For all you know, whoever you're poking fun at this time, for all you know, they may be suicidal. Or they may even have a medical condition that they can't necessarily control. So before you go picking on somebody, just think, do I know what this person is dealing with? If the answer is no, then don't say it. Or even if you want to show your support, just say, I'm praying for you, or whatever. I hope things are going okay. And just let that be the end of that. Because it's like me, when I had depression, or when I was depressed, I used to cut. I'm putting that out there. And I still have some of the scars from that. At the time, I mean, I'm doing better now. But at the time, if somebody, like when I was cutting, if somebody had told me, go kill yourself, I probably would have considered it. I mean, thankfully nobody said that, and I ended up realizing that I needed help, and I did go get help. But that was because it was my decision to get help. And so that's why it's better to not bully people and attack people, because that just, it doesn't work. Attacking people only makes the situation worse, because you may be saying all these things and all these bad things about somebody, and then that's just making them a little more miserable, and it could get to the point where they just don't want to deal with all the negativity anymore. But, you know, people are still going to do it. Just because I'm like, hey, you gotta stop, doesn't mean people are gonna stop. But anyway, on a happier note, Eugenia, I hope you see this at some point. Eugenia, you're an amazing person. I've seen a few of your videos. You always have a positive outlook on life. I love watching your videos. And, believe it or not, Pikachu is one of my favorite Pokemon too. So, I mean, I had a Pikachu stuffy, or stuffed animal, stuffy, I don't know why I said stuffy. Anyway, I had a Pikachu thing. I still have my Game Boy games. But, yeah, you are amazing. Eugenia, you are amazing. You're awesome. You always have a positive attitude, or at least happy attitude, whenever I watch your videos. And it kind of, I guess it gives me a, little, yay, somebody's happy moment during my day whenever I see one of your videos, or if I happen to click on one of your videos. So, but yeah, Eugenia, you just keep doing you. You know, I'm gonna support you in the sense of, like, just, you know, I mean, I may not have the money right now, but, or anything, but, you know, I'll keep watching your videos and stuff. I mean, I'm subscribed to your channel, so why not? But anyway, Eugenia, you just keep doing you. Don't let anybody get you down, hon, because you're awesome. You're a great person. Anyway, that is my little rant slash happy ending to this video. I hope everybody has a good evening slash night slash morning, wherever you may live. And I hope you have a good rest of the week. Or even beginning of the week. I mean, it's Saturday, so who knows? Or at least it's Saturday where I am. It may be Sunday in other places. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good rest of the weekend and a great week. And I will see everybody later. Adieu!